Suzette, Inspiringly Natural here. All things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self care. I have one goal in mind, everyone, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Hey, everybody, we're live. It is Thursday night live again. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm so excited about tonight, you all. I am so excited. Yeah, we have a guest tonight. We have a very, 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 very special guest tonight, and she's going to be coming in. She's getting herself ready behind the scenes in the studio, getting ready. And I am so, 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 so glad that you have joined us tonight. I am Lesley Suzette, and I love to talk about fragrance, beauty, and self care, but most importantly, fragrances. But most importantly, I love to inspire. And you all, tonight is going to be one of those nights. We got some things that are going to be fun to talk about. And I hope that you can go ahead and invite some folks to tonight's live, your family, your friends, your loved ones. If you have not, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If you find value tonight and you just want to go through the live at some point, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and that'll help the algorithms tonight. And yeah, just be a part of this community that's real and focused and just genuine, just genuine. I'm going to go tonight to the comments, but before I do, what are you wearing today? What is your scent of the day? What are you wearing? I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing in a bit when I bring my guest on, but I'm excited to hear what you're wearing today. I'm going to go to the comment section. Oh, wow. Hello, lovely. Hello, Marlene. Thank you so much for joining in tonight, beautiful. I hope that you had an amazing, amazing day. Hi, Empath Me. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here, Maricia. Thanks for joining in today. I see Mighty Strong has joined. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for being a part. Hello, Saint Sommelier. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to have you all here tonight. Let's see. Saint Sommelier is wearing Bear by Victoria's Secret, one of my favorites, and she is layering that thing with another one of my favorites, Sol de Janeiro number 59 body cream. Yes, ma'am. You are smelling absolutely beautiful today. I hope that you had an amazing one too. Marlene's wearing Kayali Eden Juicy Apple. I don't have Kayali Eden Juicy Apple, Marlene. I have, I believe it's called Batty Out Oud Sublime. That is like a dupe of it by Lattafa. And I actually wore that this week. What did I wear it with? I wore it with Kayali Vanilla 28. Yes, I did. And so you, my dear, you are smelling absolutely amazing. You are. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Mighty Strong says she went to bed early tonight. So her scent of the night is Forbidden Euphoria. Oh my gosh. Is that Calvin Klein? Mighty Strong? It confirmed for me. Is that Calvin Klein or someone else? Let me know who that is. Oh, okay. Maricia. Scent of the day is Kisa Delicious. My dear, you are smelling so good. I've heard so many things about that fragrance. So tell me more in the chat because I want to know because I have not purchased that one yet, but I've heard so many great reviews about that scent. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Batty Out Oud Sublime is fantastic. I enjoy it. It does last all day for me, gives me about 7 hours and but around the 6 hour for me it becomes a skin scent, but people still around me, as I walk by they still smell it. So yeah, I really enjoy that one. Okay, okay, Mighty Strong, thank you. I have the Euphoria, so I have to try the Forbidden Euphoria because I'm sure That's good. I really enjoy Euphoria. So I'm gonna look forward to that. You all keep putting your comments in the comment section below. I'm excited to always hear what you're wearing. You all are smelling absolutely fantastic. Tonight we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring my guest on, and my guest, what can I say about my guest? My guest is one of the most beautiful women I have ever, she's one of the most beautiful people, woman, male, whatever, I have ever met on this planet. She is so special to me. I love her dearly. And what I wanted to do on these lives is I wanted to just come together as a community, have fragrance discussions, self-care discussions, discussions about, beauty, but mostly fragrance, because you all know I just love my fragrance. And then somewhere in there, we talk about self-care and, beauty, all throughout these lives and on my videos. And so you get a little bit of everything. But this young lady is such a jewel. She is she is my family. She is my first cousin. I have 3 cousins. They are all female. I absolutely love them. They are my aunt's children. And I was around for about 8 or 9 years, I think 9. And then up pops my aunt talking about she's having a baby, right? Got married, having a baby. And so I'm like, I'm, 9, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna have a little baby. And she came and turned our worlds upside down in a great way. We could talk about some of the funny things, but she turned my world upside down because I had somebody that I could love as a family member and just hang around with. And then the other 2 came, and you're going to meet them because they're going to be a part of this live too. And then we're all going to get together somewhere around Thanksgiving. So we hope that you can be a part of that live show as well. But this young lady is so special to me. She is, what can I say? She is the most amazing mom. She is the most amazing mom of 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl. She is a world, international, national recording artist. She has been all over the place. She is a world traveler. She is just an amazing artist. If you ever hear her sing, you'll need to check her out. She's on Apple, iTunes, you name it, you can check her out. She is a lover of God. She is an entrepreneur, an amazing entrepreneur. We're going to talk about one of her products tonight. But most of all, she is my cousin. She is just a beautiful, beautiful young lady. We laugh, we cry, she's just amazing. So I'm just going to stop talking about her, and we're just going to bring her on. You all, please welcome my cousin, Porschia Mitchell. Come on, Porschia.
Hey, hey. Hey everybody, what's going on? All her bests and beautifuls. How y'all doing? I love that.
Portia, I'm so glad you got a chance to be on this live. I'm
Same
so
here.
glad you're here. I'm so glad that God opened up the window for me to do this channel and for me
Mhm.
to finally bring my family on. I want to thank you. Dee Dee was supposed to be on first, but we couldn't do that one. So she's going to come after
Awesome.
Marcia.
Yeah,
And so I'm just glad I think it just worked out because you're the oldest, right?
I am. I am. I don't look it, but I
No,
am.
you don't. No, you don't. Come on, work it. She is the oldest, you all, of the 3 girls, but she does not look it. They all. She actually is the one that everybody says looks like a teenager. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
When I get
So
my dye
Portia,
and my color in,
yeah, but
you
that's
definitely
still
can't tell.
good. That's
Amen.
still good. I was great when I was 13, so they don't know.
Oh Lord.
Well, Portia, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Hope you're well as always. Also.
Yeah, and thank
Yeah.
you for welcoming the best and beautifuls. They are some amazing ladies
Yes.
and gents. We
Yes.
have
Yes.
gents too because
Yes.
they want to know about the fragrances, and
Right.
for themselves, but also to go out and buy their babe, some
Yeah.
things. But most importantly, just the inspiration. I think
Yeah.
I've been told, but I am so glad to have you on here tonight. And can you just tell us a little bit about yourself? I tried to
You did
say
well.
it.
I
I
was
did okay?
yes, I was back
Did
here
I
like,
miss
wait,
anything?
who's she talking about? Lord, I'm crying.
D,
Um,
I was about to say D. Drum roll,
oh
please.
God.
Portia Mitchell, if I could have some of that music I'd have played.
Yeah, no, you did well. Again, it's an honor for everyone. I'm Portia, last name Mitchell, but Portia is fine. Yeah, I'm a mother of two, as she stated. She said they're children, and they're always like Mariah Carey. They'll always be my babies, but they are in their 20s. Um, but they'll always be my babies.
Be your
I do have a
baby.
son. I do have a daughter as well. I am a primary caregiver of an adult disabled child. So that's on another level of that.
A
So
whole
God
other
blesses me to
level.
do that. So the self-care piece of this, I really be needing it. So I'm grateful to you for your channel. But yeah, I am always going to be an educator. So I'm an educator. Jackie of most trades. I'm always open to learning new things, even outside of my field. So I'm always trying to do something. But yeah, world traveler,
Editor,
actress. Yeah, I've done that. I've done a lot of
actress,
things.
editor of books. I
Editor.
mean, you name
Um,
it.
you got a dissertation. Let's talk about it. I can edit that. I mean, whatever. But God has blessed me to do a lot of things. I'm very grateful. Yeah, we could go on and on. World traveler, singer, songwriter, um, lyricist, arranger, you name it.
Oh,
Whatever
one of
God
the
gives me to
best
do, I
lyricists
just
you
do
all.
it.
One of the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
lyricists, I'm telling you, can write a song in 20 minutes, lyricist. I mean, and
Wait.
it be a hit. Yes, yes. That other girl ain't got nothing on you.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Well,
house
LL
wife,
said it.
you know what I'm
LL
saying?
said it. Give me an hour plus a pen and a pad. You want to hit?
You are working it,
Come on.
girl. But tonight, you're going to add something to your list. You're going to
Yes.
add the title of perfume expert.
Oh,
Because Portia told me in a text, y'all, that she was a perfume virgin. And I was like, come on here, virgin. Okay, perfume virgin with 2 kids. Come on here.
listen. I mean, in and out. Yeah. I just feel, and the reason why I said that, and maybe after I'm done, it might not be totally truly version, born
Okay,
again version,
okay.
but but over the years, trying different fragrances. As a college student, I really started taking it seriously. But when I had refund checks that I probably should have invested, and so anyway, I'm also a bootleg comedian. But anyway, I took money and I would buy fragrances. I would go to the dealers or the riches, and I'm spending big money because I had it, but I didn't know what I was doing. I just grabbed something that I thought smelled good, and that was fine. But I couldn't keep up the lifestyle, and I couldn't keep up the income. So I would then shift to maybe your Bath and Body Works
Yeah,
fragrances. I mean, what was it,
yeah.
5 for 5 or whatever?
Oh,
I would always get a
yeah.
bunch, So um always loved smelling great, but just wasn't as in tune with all of the different fragrances and the notes and all that. So I've been doing that just off and on for the year over the years. And so of course when you started your channel, I was excited because it gave me an opportunity. Of course, you're my cousin, but just to learn. I'm just amazed at your knowledge, your depth of knowledge on the subject. So I just love it. Every time I watch a show, I'm like taking notes on my phone. Like, okay, wait, what's that? Okay, her top 10. Okay, let me. I have notes where I have a list or lists of different fragrances that I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
there. So
yeah.
when
Oh
you ask
yeah.
me to do this, I'm like, oh, great. I get to, be a perfume tester for free.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm excited.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
know what? Let me ask you this, Portia. I'm
sure.
excited too.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you started buying those fragrances, like you said at Macy's and Dillard's
Yes.
back in the day? Do you
Yes.
remember a specific fragrance that
Yes.
you really, really enjoyed and wore more than any others?
I'll give you two.
Oh, I'm
Um,
ready.
so I'll give you the second favorite one was Beautiful by Ralph Lauren. I think it was.
Yes.
It was like a rosy floral. And it was recommended, because you're going to the store and those ladies, they know what they're doing. They especially know
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
fragrance virgins. They're like, oh, she done.
Yeah.
Come on. And so the lady told me about it. Oh, you should. She didn't ask. She just said, oh, this should smell good on you. So I'm like, so it just
Ooh,
drew me in. So I love
okay.
that one. And I mean, I'm dating myself. Like I'm sure that's an old fragrance, but that one. And then my favorite is and still was and still is Dolce and Gabbana light blue. Baby.
Dolce oh, girl.
Nah, nah.
Girl. That
At
was
the
the
time,
jam and still is.
listen, and oh, I did try Curb at the time. This is
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
dating
love
myself.
Curve. I love
Listen,
Curve.
but with that Dolce and Gabbana light blue, listen, I would spray it on heavy, probably too much, and go to class. Man, listen, who? I'm in the courtyard. Dolce and Gabbana light blue. You didn't ask me,
Thank
but
you.
Dolce and
Thank you very
Gabbana.
much. That
So
was
always
such
smell good.
that was such a popular fragrance. And
Yes,
and I mean for summer, for spring, but
yes,
the lemon, the grapefruit,
yes.
whatever they had in that stuff,
Whatever.
and they still I think it's still a top
Okay,
seller. And you
okay,
can get it at discounters, but
okay.
still people still buy it. And you know what? They
Yeah.
have these things. You remember, I might have to give you a quiz. Uh when they take that same DNA and they make a new one,
Uh-huh.
the flankers,
Right.
they still
Okay.
make flankers of Dolce& and
Wow.
Gabbana light blue.
Okay,
Don't ask
okay.
me what the latest one is. Maybe we can ask the best and beautifuls. Hey,
Right.
what's the latest Dolce& and Gabbana light blue out there, best and beautifuls? Put it in the comment section below,
Please.
everybody, because I
Yes.
can't keep up with it. I think one was called Good Vibes, and they had
Okay.
so many, but they turn that thing around and they take that
Yeah,
same
new ones.
DNA
Okay.
and they make it even better. They add
Okay.
new notes or they take out certain notes, but the
Wow.
same DNA. That's so good. So let me check, Portia, real quick what we got
Yeah,
in the comment section.
absolutely.
I think my honey girl is out here. Hey, honey girl,
Hey!
Carl. Portia knows honey girl Carl.
Yes.
That's
Hey,
my
mother.
mama in love. Love you, honey girl. Thank you for joining us tonight. And then we saw in Pathme said, I've had Kisa Delicious for a month, so it will need some time to macerate. I
Mhm.
mostly smell orange, some chocolate, and something fluffy,
Ooh,
maybe marshmallow fluff. My husband loves, oh yes,
that's all
it's
that matters.
snuggly. They love that's all that matters, honey.
Chocolate.
The snuggly. Hey, Paradise Blue, thank you for joining in. Hello, that's okay. We're never late. We're just right on time.
That's
Thank you so
right.
much for being a part. Oh, wow. So I think that's it for right now, Portia. So,
Okay.
everybody, Portia came on with me tonight because I gave her 5 fragrances. Okay. I saw her Sunday, handed her a little something, and in that little bag, she had 5 fragrances. And we're just gonna not tell you what those fragrances are all
Okay.
at once, but she's going to share. Or should we? Should we share with them? No, I think we'll just go. What you think, Portia? I think
Hey,
we'll
I'm
just
I'm
go with the
flowing
flow.
with you, whatever you
Well,
decide.
we're gonna go with the flow,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
I gave Portia 5 fragrances to sample, and I asked her to like take a day
Mhm.
and wear them and see what she thought.
Yeah.
Think about how long it lasts. Think
Mhm.
about, what she smelled after 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. That was it still, very apparent. Was it just really close to the skin? Did she even smell at all at the
Mhm.
end of like 6 or 7 hours on a work day?
Mhm.
And then she'll share some of the thoughts that she has about these fragrances. And I think, Portia, you're going to start with your least favorite
Right.
fragrance.
Yes.
And then we all just chime in and talk about it. Let me see, before you get started, Marlene put in the comment section below, and Mighty Strong. I
Okay.
love some light blue. That was my
Yes.
wedding scent.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Oh, that's a memorable
I love that.
fragrance, girl. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sharing that one. And then Marlene said, I know there's a recent Dolce& and Gabbana light blue summer vibes. Okay, I thought
Got
I
it.
saw something like that.
Okay.
So they're
Make a
always
note of
coming
that.
out with a new one, Portia.
Okay. Okay,
But you
cool.
all still put your comments in the chat so that we can interact with you. And Portia's gonna just start with her least favorite fragrance. I gave her 5 fragrances. You may have these best and beautifuls. You may not. It's okay. We're just sharing our thoughts, and these are our thoughts.
Yes.
These are our thoughts. We're not telling you to go and buy any of these fragrances. These were just fragrances that I had on my shelf, and I just kind of thought Portia may not have ever smelled these. And Portia, you can let me know if you
Uh,
have.
None of them.
But which one was your least favorite
Okay.
out of the 5?
My least favorite was actually Vanilla 28 by Kayali.
What?
I knew you would. And I know you love vanilla a lot because you talk about it. Uh Sorry.
No, I can't wait to hear. I can't wait to hear this.
So of course my opinions are my own, disclaimer, sorry. So I think that I have a bias towards vanilla anyway,
Okay,
vanilla scents.
okay.
So that might be, and again, I'm not as experienced as you all, but so I said, okay, let me try this, and so it's pure vanilla. I mean,
It
vanilla to the bone, vanilla, all in your nose. But here's the thing: I sprayed it on
okay.
me,
Yeah.
but it wasn't an instant. So okay, it wasn't instantly like whoosh. It took a minute. Okay, so I know that's contradicting what I said.
No, 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 no. I'm
It
right
on
there
me,
with you.
and I didn't do a whole bunch. I sprayed, and I was like, "Is it on me?" I didn't smell it like I thought I should smell it, but in the room, it was very apparent. So
Glaring.
how I, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
Um, so I would say on my skin was subtle, but around me in the room, it was a lot of vanilla. Now I don't know. Maybe you can explain why that was, and that's why I was sitting there like, see, my opinions now. Vanilla for me, if I'm gonna use vanilla, it's gonna be in
Yeah,
a candle, or it's gonna be on some
got
dress sheets,
you.
or it's going.
Got you.
I don't.
Got
I
you.
don't know if I almost was sitting there like, okay, I want something else, and I was thinking about you and your layering combos. I was like, okay, if
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
vanilla, I'm gonna have to do the Lesley Suzette vanilla layering combos because I need more. I want to smell it on me. I'm kind of like that. I want to smell the
Right,
fragrances on me.
right.
Because in my mind, I think that's going to translate to others, right? So that was I was like, eh. So that's what I felt about that one.
That is so interesting. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put the notes up for you.
Okay.
So the notes for Vanilla 28 by Kayali. First of all, Portia and Best and Beautifuls. This is what I would consider a niche fragrance, meaning the designer didn't create this.
Okay.
Mona Katan started her business. Yeah, she started really working with Huda Beauty,
Uh
but
huh.
then she decided to branch out and create her own line of perfumes, her own brand,
Okay.
and it's called Kayali. And I believe her intentions, and I don't quote me, was to really put out a product that you could layer with her other perfumes. And
Okay.
so you're right.
Makes sense.
This
Okay.
one, this can be worn alone.
Okay.
It can be worn alone. And the note that I like the most about this one is brown sugar.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I can see.
But
Okay.
this has a vanilla accord. It has jasmine at the top, in the
Okay.
top note. So when you sprayed it, you got that, those
Yes.
two. And then somewhere in the middle, you get more vanilla. Like you
Mhm.
said, all you could smell was vanilla,
Yeah.
vanilla absolute, as well as
Mhm.
tonka bean. And
Okay.
then at the bottom or base note, when it dries down, you
Mhm.
get more of that brown sugar. That
Yes.
tonka bean absolute starts to come out. The vanilla orchid, more vanilla,
Mhm.
amberwood, and musk.
Okay.
So there could be some notes in here that just didn't jive with you, or like
Mhm.
you said, it could have been all that vanilla. But what I love about this is the dry down,
Okay.
and that the brown sugar, because you really, really, really get that brown sugar. And all vanillas are not created equal.
Equal. Okay.
Portia, you'll find that
Yeah.
there may be, like you said in the candle, there may be a vanilla that just hits you just right.
Right.
And this might not be it. This definitely probably was not it. But
Right.
don't stop trying,
Yeah.
because there may be one that hits you just right, because they're not all created equal. In fact, there's a bourbon vanilla that I
Okay.
love.
Okay.
There's a Madagascan vanilla
Mm.
that's good. So you just
Yeah.
have to keep
I
trying.
try.
But I love your honesty about this one, because to be honest, when I got it, because everybody was ranting and raving about this one,
Mhm.
okay? When I got it and I sprayed it at first, I was like, what is this bug spray? Because that's what I thought at first, bug
Oh,
spray. But then I had to give it a chance,
give it a
let
chance.
it dry down on my skin. And
Okay.
when that brown sugar came out, I was like, whoa,
Gotcha.
this is good. And then when I started layering it, Portia, that's when I said,
Mhm.
okay, this is worth its salt. Let me
Okay.
check the
Yeah.
let me check here, because I see some people wanting to talk about this one. Paradise Blue said, do you like any vanilla fragrances, Portia?
So
That's a good one,
Paradise
Paradise
Blue,
Blue.
I don't know yet because I don't know enough fragrances to say yes to it yet. I hope to. I
Remember,
hope to.
she's a
I hope to
virgin.
like them.
Yes,
Now I will
yes.
say, and I'll talk about this in a minute. One of the other fragrances, because I looked it up a little bit, I think it has a little tinge of vanilla, but because it's with other notes, it wasn't overpowering, and I kind of like it. So I
I
think
got
it's
you.
just if it's a fragrance such as you described, with so many different notes, and most of those notes are vanilla-ish, it's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
for me. But I don't want to say that I will never ever do another vanilla fully fragrance. I will try it again, based on what you said about the layering. I'm excited about
Yeah,
it. I'm
and
hoping.
that's
Yeah,
good. And
yeah,
then Marlene comes back and she does say, yeah, vanilla 28 is perfect to layer with just about
okay,
anything, and it will be amazing. So you may want to, like you said, and like
yeah.
Marlene says, give it a try again, but mix it with something. We'll talk more about that one. Let me see, what do I layer? God, I layer this with a lot of things. Like I did it this week with
Hmm.
that. I had an apple fragrance, Portia.
Okay.
Um, and I said, "Oh, apple pie. Let me add a little brown sugar to that apple." And it worked really well. So I used this with that apple forward fragrance, and it worked
Okay.
well. I've used this with a peach forward fragrance,
Mm,
even lemon and orange forward fragrances. Just
okay.
depends, and it
Okay.
works pretty well. You all out there, best and beautifuls, what have you layered Vanilla 28 with by Kayali? Let us know, okay? And we'll get back to the comments. But we're going to go on. Thanks, Portia.
Yeah.
Go to your next one. So we
Okay.
have five. Now we're
Yes.
down to four.
Yes. All right. So the next favorite, or next least favorite, or whatever you want to call it, in my list was Rose Prick by Tom Ford.
Ah.
Yeah. So
Rose
this,
Prick.
yes, this was actually the first one I tried. No, the second one I tried on within the week. Um,
Okay.
so you get that instant rosy floral scent. Um, it didn't last as long for me that particular day. I don't
Really?
know. I went somewhere and I was out all day, and it could have been also again. I don't know how much I'm supposed to put on, so I probably didn't put as much because when I sprayed it on, I smelled it. It was okay. I didn't feel the need to do more. But it wasn't as long. Maybe 6 hours. Maybe
Okay,
I don't know.
okay,
I don't
okay.
know. When I say long, I'm thinking you guys are saying all day. Hey, I'm new. Um, so about 6 hours. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. But the
Where did you
other
spray? Where did you spray it?
when,
Where?
where? Oh, in my bathroom.
Okay. Did you put it on?
Oh, I'm talking about okay.
Yeah,
Oh, my
where?
arms. Okay, so arms here and here,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
I like to do it all over.
Me too.
So, child, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just, I just like,
No, you did it right. You did it right.
and
Did you put one in the back of your neck?
I didn't,
Okay.
I didn't, I
Okay. And I
didn't.
know you lotioned up.
Well, of
You
course, yeah.
lotioned up for the homegirls.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So,
Okay.
but
So
it's
yeah, you
nice.
did it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's nice though. It's a nice one. I do like I like rosy floral type fragrances, so I did like it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that one came in, it came
And
in as
fourth.
your fourth one.
Hmm.
Okay, let's talk about the notes for this one. So this one in my collection is considered a beast mode fragrance portion.
Okay.
This one lasts me a good 8
Okay.
hours or
Okay.
more.
Hmm.
It's a Tom Ford fragrance, of course. He's a designer. If
Yes.
you know anything about Tom Ford, he's
Yes.
a designer. He's not niche. And he is recently, not recently, but it's been a while, sold the perfume brand
Oh.
to Estee Lauder.
Okay.
So I get all my Tom Ford fragrances from the cosmetic company store,
Okay.
which you can find in usually your Tanger outlets
Hmm.
for 50 to 75% less than what you would pay for Tom Ford in
Yes.
your retail stores.
Very
So
nice.
let's
Very nice.
say Tom Ford's Rose Prick is somewhere around 300, 400. I'm
Okay.
getting it for 75 or less.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Good. That's okay.
Okay. 75 or more. I'm sorry, 75, 50, 75 or more,
That's
depending
not
on when you
bad.
go into the cosmetic company store.
Okay.
So that's the thing I wanted to say. People are paying outrageous amounts of money for these fragrances,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
When they really don't have to. There are lots of discounters that don't sell counterfeits,
Hmm.
they sell the real thing. And
Okay.
this is the real thing. And I did not spend three, $200 for these fragrances, okay?
Yeah.
But this one has notes. Tom Ford's Rose Prick has notes of Turkish rose, Portia,
Uh-huh.
Bulgarian rose, and May rose
Okay.
at the top because we know that all
Yeah.
roses are not created equal. They
Right.
give off a certain scent.
Right.
And then in the middle notes, you're getting Szechuan pepper. Did you get the spiciness?
A
It
little bit.
also
I
has
did.
turmeric.
I
It has
did.
turmeric.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I could
It's
smell that.
very spicy. That's the Szechuan pepper and the turmeric.
Okay.
Full of spices on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Almost Middle Eastern in
Eastern. That's
nature
okay.
or
Okay.
Oriental in nature. Yeah.
Okay.
And then at the base of the dry down, you're getting that
I
heavy
smell the
patchouli
patchouli.
and
Yeah.
tonka bean. And that's why it's so beast mode on my skin. I
Yeah.
don't know how many of you all out there have rose prick, but tell us what you think of rose prick too. But yeah, Portia, I'm surprised because don't you have a rose version of Delina,
I
exclusive
have.
for Delina?
Yes, I do. It just means that the other three blew me
Must
away.
be
That's what it
out.
is. I'm saying
Okay.
that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I so
You
I would,
really,
yeah. So I would definitely purchase this. It's not
you
like
would purchase this. Now,
uh-huh.
which one do you like more? This one or the version of Delina that you have?
Ooh.
Because they're kind of different.
I know, and I wear that thing like it's going, yeah, out of
And
style.
what is yours, Delilah?
Yeah, it's Delilah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So Delilah, everybody is the dupe. Some of y'all probably have it
Parfums
too.
de
Is
Marley.
the dupe for
Delina.
Parfums de Marley's
Yeah, Delina.
Delina. And is
Hmm.
it yours is the Delina or the Delina exclusive? I think it's yours is just the Delina
I think it's just the Delina. Yeah, I
because
think
it has the
so.
lychee and all rose and
Yes,
all of that in it.
I
Okay,
love that one. This one is,
it
let me
is
say, it's different.
beautiful
I love rose fragrances, so this one, it was like, okay, I can definitely see myself adding
wearing
that.
this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so this one, Portia, I wear in the fall and winter.
Okay.
I may be able to get away with it in the spring, Portia,
Okay.
because to me it's a little heavy
Little
with
heavy.
that patchouli, and it might just be too much. But in the
Okay.
fall and winter, this is so
That's
good.
it.
So
Okay.
let's check the chat. Let's see. Marlene says that she layers. Oh, back to the vanilla 28 Portia.
Mm-hmm.
This
I see that.
Marlene says
Okay.
she layers it with that Eden juicy apple and with
Ah,
another
okay.
Kayali called Musk 12.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then Marlene, okay, you don't own the Tom Fords. That's okay, girl. I have Ocha too. I have the Ocha brands of
Oh,
some
yes.
Tom stuff too. I don't have them all. And then Empath Me says, I tried Rose Prick. Rose is my favorite note in fragrance. And I
Same.
love Tonka Bean. I did not enjoy Rose Prick at all. The
Mm.
spiciness. I
Goodness.
got you, girl. The
I got you.
spiciness
Yeah.
was overwhelming. And it can be. That's why I only wear this one in the fall and winter because it is quite, it could be almost incensey. It's
Mhm,
really,
mhm,
really,
mhm, mhm.
really
I can
strong
get
to
that.
me.
Yeah.
And then Paradise Blue, she says she has the Tom Ford Lost Cherry.
Ooh.
Now I don't have Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I have the Ocha version of Lost Cherry. And the oil concentration is pretty high, but they say Tom Ford's Lost Cherry is just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And I
Okay.
love cherry fragrances. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna
Tom
put that
Ford
on
stuff
my
is
list.
well blended. Yeah, Portia.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
getting all, thank y'all. Okay,
Yeah, we
more
learn.
work
See,
to
I
do.
learn from the best and beautiful, honey. I
They
don't make
are
anything
awesome.
up. I just go to the community, and the community teaches me. Thank
They
you
are
all so
awesome.
much. They are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
So, Portia, you
Yes.
ready?
Yeah, I think
What you
so.
got?
All right, so the next one that I liked was the one I have on now. Actually, I've had it on all
Okay.
day.
Okay.
Uh Rouge Smoking by BDK.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Cruise smoking by BDK.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was like, ooh. I
What
um
you think?
I like this. I love the scent. It was very I don't know if I can say this, sensual. Like I feel like I feel like I could definitely wear this if I were going on a date. Maybe I'm dating myself, or if someone, asked me, and I'll go and I'll wear this
Portia,
out.
you are
But it's
off
not,
the chain.
or if I'm out and I'm walk past somebody, or somebody walks past me, they're gonna look back.
Yes.
And not just because of the
Yes.
fragrance, but you get me. But yeah, this one, I really, I
Nothing
really,
wrong with that.
okay, okay. But again, this one actually, you give me 5. So this, I put this on today, and probably if I had tried it early in the week, but it's 2 others that was like, oh. So, but yeah, I really like this one. I definitely again would probably purchase this one as well. Um,
Wow.
yeah.
What did you think when so when you sprayed this one, did it remind you of anything?
Um, not not right offhand. I just
Okay.
um it's a I this is I don't know, again, I'm just kind of new to everything,
That's
y'all, but
okay.
it's a grown woman
I love
fragrance.
it.
It's a
It's a
grown
grown
woman
woman's fragrance.
fragrance.
It's
Okay?
a
And I
grown
felt,
woman's fragrance.
yeah, I felt like, okay, this is, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how, yeah.
Yeah. This is a niche fragrance. Okay. This ain't
Okay.
no
Another
designer.
niche.
This is BDK.
Okay.
Yeah, parfums. Pretty new house.
Okay.
But they're making their moves in the fragrance world.
Okay.
And when I got this one, let's talk about the
The
notes
notes.
first. So
Okay.
in the notes, the top notes for this one is cherry,
Mm,
pink pepper,
the
and Italian
bergamot.
bergamot.
That's what,
So when you put
okay.
that citrus with that cherry, I mean, you're
That's,
getting something special in the opening.
yeah.
And when you spray this one, because of that cherry, I always think cherry Dr. Pepper or root
Mm.
beer with a little
Mhm.
cherry in it.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
gave me
Mhm.
that root beer Dr.
Mhm.
Pepper vibes
Okay. I can I
immediately.
can I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
immediately.
you.
And
Yeah.
I was like, "Ooh, something drinkable,
Yeah.
edible. Ooh, this is definitely sexy, sultry,
Right.
nighttime.
You just
I
see
wouldn't
what
wear this to work."
right,
Yeah,
right.
right. Yeah,
Little
so you
fruit,
was spot on.
little wine, little, you know what
But
I mean?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like wine. Looks like good, and with us, the older we get, the finer we get. Like fine wine, we get
Hey,
better with time.
this is right. Yes.
So this one is so good. I thought, yo, cherry Dr. Pepper,
Mhm.
root beer, and then the mid notes. I think already said it's got
So,
vanilla
that's
absolute and
interesting.
heliotrope. So you got a little vanilla in
A
here,
little tinge. Okay, I
little
didn't know
tinge of
that.
vanilla,
I didn't know
and
that.
then
Okay.
and then at the base, in the
Okay.
dry down, you're gonna get a little Tonka when it dries down, and
Okay.
Broxton, Cashmerean, white musk. I don't know if you
Ooh.
got any musk. I didn't get much
Mm-mm.
musk in the dry down, and then labdanum. So
Okay.
this one,
Okay.
I get straight cherry Dr. Pepper, cherry root beer vibes.
Very nice.
All I get throughout this fragrance. I love it because I love cherry, but
Yeah.
it's more than just cherry.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
deep, and I think it's the vanilla absolute that's giving it that kind of root beer float
Okay.
thing going on. This one lasts me on my skin. It lasts about, I'd say 6. I don't get a
Okay.
whole lot of long time performance, but for me, 6 is enough. All I have to do is spray a little bit more on and keep it moving. But at
Gotcha.
night, if you're going out on a date night, if you're going to a nice little event,
Yeah.
that's all you need, 6 hours. I mean, you're not
Yeah.
at that event that long
Yeah.
unless you're going into the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, BDK, I'm glad you like that one.
I
I'm
did.
gonna check the chat. Let's see. Okay, Marlene, you're asking, do I like the Ocha ones? You know what?
Mm.
At first, I did. I thought that the oil concentration helped it to last a little longer, but I've noticed that mine sitting doesn't macerate. It kind of goes a little bad. So
Mm.
I'm glad you asked that. Now that's not for all of mine, but for my lost cherry, it's gone a little rancid over time. Let me see what else do I have. My Delina, it's my Delina. It's called Madame Rose. That one's still good, still smells great. I get lots of compliments from that one. And then I have one that's like a Baccarat. That one's still good too. So I do like Ocha. There are some other dupes that I like better now that I've been introduced to them, like Dua Brand. I
Okay.
love Dua Brand. I think right now they're my most favorite clone brand outside of anything that Latafa or Mason Alhambra would recreate. I hope that answers your question. And then, okay, yeah, I see Mighty Strong loves Ocha, and they're making some really good ones lately. They've come out with some good ones with Ocha. And then Paradise Blue, lady, lovely ladies, you have a swag bag of fragrances. I think
Yes.
everybody has something that they can share. I love that we can share together and swap out and all of
Yeah.
that. I just love it. It just builds the community, in my opinion. And then let's see, Marlene, yeah, I really want to get my nose on some BDK. I've heard great things. Yeah, my husband has one, and this is my only BDK. This is my only BDK, and I think my husband has one or two of the others. Yeah, he has Gris Chanel, which I really like
Mm.
for fall and winter. That one has a fig note, Portia. That's
Okay.
so good. You ever had a fig Newton?
Yes.
Smells like the figs and the fig Newton. It's really nice, but it's very sexy, just like this one, sultry and somewhat gourmand. Somewhat gourmand.
Okay.
But yeah, BDK is really good. It took me a while to get this one. I had to
Okay.
wait and save my coins,
Oh
but I
wow.
got it and I do enjoy it. And I wanted to share it with my cousin.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Okay, Portia, you ready?
Yeah, I think I am.
What you got?
So, okay, so
Not too left.
second favorite, Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. So, okay, I'm biased. I love peaches. Peach. So,
Oh, now I
um
know.
yeah. Yeah, this one was, I mean, instant aroma, fruity. The I don't know what all the notes are, but I know it's probably stacked with peach. So I love this like some people might love vanilla. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, like I could spray peach on everything. I would eat peaches. Except everything
Oh,
except peach cobbler is weird. But but I loved it. It stayed on for the better half of the day. It was just
oh
wonderful. So
wow.
I don't know. I don't even know all the notes. It didn't matter to me. I was like, and I really loved that one. But again, I'm biased towards peach. The peach scent. Yeah.
But now I know peach is
That's
yes,
my thing. I was
girl.
like, ooh, I love
In
this.
fact, I got you. I got you, Sunday.
Okay.
Got you, Sunny. Let's talk about these
Yeah,
notes.
let's
So,
talk about
Bitter
the
Peach
notes.
is another Tom Ford Portia,
Okay, right.
just like Rose Prick. It's another Tom
Yes.
Ford. It
Yes.
has top notes of wild peach,
Okay. Okay.
Sicilian blood orange, and
Ooh.
cardamom. Now, cardamom is one of my favorite notes,
Yeah.
but I mostly get peach and blood orange. That
Mhm.
mixture, that blend is just, I
Yeah.
mean, you can't
Citrus.
beat it.
Citrus to
I
the
mean,
max. Yeah, yeah.
girl,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, you talk about smelling like a snack, a sweet treat, a girly girl.
Yeah.
And let me talk about the mids. Okay, in the mid, you're gonna get notes of golly, let's see, what do you get in the mid? You're getting cognac. See,
Ooh, yeah.
Portia, smell
Uh-huh.
like a little liquor there. Divana,
Liquor.
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that cognac.
That's what it was
Girl,
then.
can you imagine peach and cognac? Okay, I'm
Listen,
just saying.
we'll talk
I'm
offline.
just
But
saying. Okay, we'll talk later. Nirvana,
okay.
Heliotrope, Jasmine Sandbach Absolute. Look, more liquor, rum Absolute.
See,
That
oh, this thing is
see might have took
exposing
you
me.
back. It might have
But
took
no,
you
I'm
back.
playing. I'm playing.
It might have took you back.
This exposing me. But yeah, I
Might
love
have
it. I loved it, and it was actually tough to choose between the two and the one and the two. I was like, ooh, so yeah,
This is some
definitely.
good
That's I
stuff.
gotta
And
get.
then in the base, when it dries down,
Mm-hmm.
you get Caledonian
See,
sandalwood.
okay,
Vanilla, there's that
the
vanilla.
teach.
Most of these fragrances are going to have
I
vanilla
just
in the
need a
base.
little
Okay,
teach.
Portia.
Okay,
Benzoin,
okay,
Cashmeran, Indonesian patchouli,
okay.
Labdanum Absolute, Styrax, and Tonka Bean
Bean,
Absolute.
salute. Okay,
Now, some of these base notes are really, really heavy, and
okay,
that's probably why it wore into the day,
okay.
long into the day,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
those base notes are pretty heavy. That patchouli one, a lot of people don't like patchouli.
Oh,
It's usually
I like it.
in men's fragrances, but it's in a lot of women's fragrances too.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one with that peach, it just shines.
Yeah.
It works. It lasts. The performance is beast mode, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion. And you can layer this if you want. I don't think the Tom Ford Bitter Peach needs much
Mm,
layering, but
yeah.
some people do layer it. But I have alternatives to this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty as a Peach by Bath and Body Works
Okay.
is just as good. Jimmy Choo, I Want You has
Ooh.
that nice peach forward note in it, and it's
Okay.
just as good. And then there's a new guy out there with a new brand called Nazar
Okay.
Fragrances.
Okay.
African American gentleman that I was
Okay.
introduced to on another channel. He's
Mm-hmm.
making his mark in the fragrance world. He started with
Nice.
oils and then he expanded his business
The
to
fragrance.
fragrances. And he
Okay.
has one called Sweet Peach Cobbler.
Hey.
Now, when you put that on with this, you are going to be smelling good for days like a peach.
Okay.
But he's got a good peach fragrance out there as well. And I believe in, giving business to our young African American
Sure.
gents. That's
Absolutely.
important.
Yeah.
And again, that's Nazar Fragrances. Yeah, he's good.
Now
But
with
yeah,
this,
Tom Ford. Say it
would you
again.
would this be more of a fall and winter
That's
fragrance?
a good question. For me, this could be a fall, winter, and spring.
Okay, good.
I don't think I
Okay.
would wear this in the summer, not in
Right.
Georgia,
No.
because it is too sweet.
Too sweet.
It's
Okay.
too sweet, and it'll make it, it'll be sickly sweet, and it'll
Okay.
make you sick probably. So
Okay.
yeah, and some people might wear it. It just all
Mhm.
depends on their skin, chemistry. But
Yeah.
for me, I think I would get sick because it is kind of sweet.
Yeah. For
But
sure.
that's a good question.
Yep.
I'm gonna check the chat, Portia, and
Sure.
then we're gonna get down to the get down.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, Maricia, I love that for you, Portia, when you
Yes.
smell something for the first time and you're blown away.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank
I love that
you.
too. I love that too.
Yes.
And that's I think that's the fragrance lover and all of us to see. I'm just enjoying this, y'all, to see and hear Portia's reaction to some of these fragrances that I've had on my shelf,
Yeah.
and I am just blown away. And I love that she loves this bitter peach. I'm so surprised. You learn something about people, even your family, every day. I'm telling you, now I know you like peach
Oh
fragrances.
my. Yes.
I'm telling you. And then Mighty Strong, Bitter Peach is fire. Bitter
Yes.
Peach is fire. It's one of those classics. I think that, Tom Ford really, his perfumers really did well.
Hmm.
Okay, y'all. We're getting down. Now, Portia, you got to really use your English teacher skills to bring this one in, like a
uh
drum roll kind of
oh my.
introduction, because nobody knows what this one is but me and you. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay. All right.
go for it.
Okay, so coming in at number one, the sexy, woody tinge of vanilla with I think a hint of lavender. Now, I don't know if these are the real notes, but these notes, these scents are what I smelled, and what I was drawn to, and
Wow.
this one made me say, "Okay, yes, it is. You have topped bitter peach. I will wear you. I will buy you." Someone would have to tell me to stop wearing this fragrance because this
Whoa.
one, even above, and I don't know about above light blue, but I'm saying it's up there. It's up there. It is. I was like, ooh. So that's how I felt when I sprayed it. So this one is Burberry Goddess.
Y'all.
Yeah,
Wow.
it did it for me.
Oh, I'm so
It
excited to
was the
hear
scent
that.
for me, as the children say. I don't know. I want to know what the notes are because I don't know what it was, but it just it took me away. My question initially also was, is this? I hope this is a spring, or I didn't know if it was a spring fragrance. If it's a winter, I want to know if I can wear it all year round. So I'm so
The
anyway.
old saying is you can wear it any season as long as you want, whenever you want. That's
Okay.
the whole adage. I mean, just like we talked about this one, I wouldn't wear it in the summer. But girl,
Sure.
if you want to wear it in the
No.
summer, go for it. This one.
Okay.
Now, both of us had a sample of this one,
Okay.
Burberry Goddess. Okay. I have been contemplating whether or not I was going to get Burberry Goddess. And so I said, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to wear this on the day of our show. So
Ah.
I put this on. I got out of the shower this
Wow.
morning and I put this one on because I wanted it to be fresh on my mind and
Yeah.
I'm still smelling on my skin.
Wow.
And I even got a compliment today on this one. And it was my husband. Paul said, "Girl, you smell good. What is that?"
You didn't know it
So
was my number one.
I
You didn't
didn't
know
know.
my
That's
list.
why I'm like,
Wow.
girl.
Okay then.
So I want to give you 5 stars, Portia, because
Okay.
you hit the nail on the head for somebody
Wow.
that doesn't, not the vanilla girl.
I think
It has
again, if you mix it, okay, vanilla mixed. My vanilla has to be mixed with something. Like
in the
vanilla
words of
ice cream, I need something
Lettucey,
on top.
bravo, bravo. Bravo, bravo.
Okay.
Bravo, girl. In the words
Okay.
of Legacy, bravo. You did it. It does. Let's talk about the notes.
Okay.
So, Burberry Goddess. And by the way, Burberry Goddess just came out with Burberry Goddess Intense, okay,
Oh.
which is a flanker,
Okay.
okay, or a more intense version.
Yeah.
But this one, the original, is pretty new. It
Uh-huh.
has vanilla,
Uh-huh.
vanilla absolute. Guess what?
Lavender. See,
Lavender.
I love lavender. And so it
I didn't know that.
and cocoa. So see,
Yep, cocoa and ginger.
okay.
There
Okay.
you go. That's the
Okay.
top. So when you
Okay.
open, when you spray it, that's what
Yes.
you're getting in your nose.
Yes.
Okay. In the mid, you're gonna get, okay, that's it.
It's not
That's the
this
top, the
okay.
mid, and
Really?
the base.
So I'm wondering
But
where I
this
get
is pretty
this.
simple. It's not
Was
complex at all.
so there's no sandalwood, there's no woody. Okay.
Vanilla, vanilla
Okay.
absolute, lavender, cocoa, and
Cocoa and
ginger. And
ginger.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna look that up again just to make sure.
No, no
That's
problem. Yeah.
that's a Burberry Goddess. I'm gonna see if I can get it on the
I love it.
note. Isn't that beautiful? That is such a
Mhm.
beautiful fragrance. And I mean, I've been eyeing it for a while, Portia,
Okay. Okay.
but I wanted to get more thoughts on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Go ahead
mean,
and do that. Go
you're
ahead
right.
and
I
get
mean, this
I'm
one
gonna
says
do it.
it says keynotes are on top a vanilla infusion with woody tonalities at the heart of vanilla caviar with a sweet, rich sweetness, and at
Okay.
the base of vanilla absolute enriched with luminous lavender.
So see,
That's
so
what I get on Ulta.
so I have to come back to my because it's like as long for me, I'm thinking as long as it's not all vanilla, too much, or certain types of vanilla maybe with nothing else mixed, then I can deal with it.
I
Because I
got you.
didn't know some of these fragrances you mentioned, some of them do have hints of vanilla or whatnot. Even this one, which I love, 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 I think the lavender was what drew me more in. But I did smell some of the vanilla. But again, it's interesting that I need it to be mixed with something.
And you got it, girl. You
So,
got it. And the
or,
thing about me was, I'm so glad you like this because I was contemplating whether I should get it or not because I already have a lavender infused fragrance in Libre.
okay,
Libre is a YSL, Yves Saint
okay,
Laurent, and
okay.
I have the intent, and that has
Mm-hmm.
vanilla and lavender as well. So that's probably why I didn't
Gotcha.
jump on this one as quickly. But when I sprayed it today and
Yeah.
I got a whiff of it, it's very light to me. It's much
Yes.
lighter than my intense Libre. It's just beautiful. It's one of those everyday occasion wears.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think I could get away with wearing this one to work,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
also wearing it at night,
Yeah.
to a gala or to an event. So it's
Right.
just to me like an all around
All
fragrance. So
around.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad
I love
that
that.
you enjoyed this one. Now I did layer this one this
Yeah.
morning because I have to, layer
For
up,
sure.
but I only layered it with lotions and I
Okay.
use wrapped in vanilla
Okay.
by Bath and Body Works
Okay.
because it has that chantilly cream and it has that soft vanilla in it.
Okay.
And I also took a little bit of my Love, Beauty, and Planet lavender body lotion.
Ah,
Just a hint, just
okay.
a hint,
Okay.
just to see if it would bring it out. And obviously it did because I got a
Yeah.
compliment, honey.
Yeah.
So Portia, look at you being a perfume expert so early on. Let's go to the chat. Paradise Blue says Burberry Goddess is really nice. It is so nice. I'm so glad me and Portia got a chance to smell it together this
Yes.
week. Paradise Blue, and then Marlene Portia says I absolutely love Burberry Goddess.
This
It
is
is
so beautiful.
absolutely
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
And then Marlene also said, only bad thing I could say
Right.
about it is it doesn't last very long on me. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not beast mode. That's why I said it's pretty light.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's why,
True.
yeah,
Yeah.
Marlene, I agree with you. I would like to get my nose on the intense version of Goddess to see, if it does last
Mm,
longer, if the performance is better, if it's changed, if any of the notes changed. I'd be curious to see that as well.
Mhm.
Oh, Portia, bravo! You did it, girl.
Yeah.
You did it. So
Thank you.
to recap, I think you said that your least favorite was at number 5. Well, we're just gonna say at number 5. How about
Right.
that?
Yes.
Kayali, Vanilla 28.
28. Uh-huh.
I think at number 4, I think came in Rose
Rose
Prick
prick.
by
Yes.
Tom Ford.
Yes.
At number 3, I believe we had BDK,
Rouge smoking.
Rouge Smoking.
Yeah.
And then at number 2, oh wow, I was so shocked.
Bitter
Yes,
peach,
girl, look
bitter
at you. You
peach.
getting a little attitude with that one. Bitter Peach
Yes.
by Tom Ford. And
Yes.
then at number 1 for Portia, you all, is
Yeah. It was tough.
Burberry Goddess.
It was tough, but
Burberry
yes.
Goddess. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, I love it. Let me go back to the chat, Portia. I haven't tried Burberry Goddess. Word is that yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, Marisi. I hope I'm saying it right because I got that one. I've been looking at that one.
Okay.
I've been looking at that one because I was like, I don't know if I want to spend the coin on Burberry Goddess right now, but that Lattafa Angum
Okay.
sounds like it. There was also another one they said smelled like it. Yes, Athena. Mason Alhambra Athena are very close and long and last
Okay.
longer. So
Okay. I'll
I'm
try
gonna
those.
probably give those a try
Okay.
at some point just to see Portia, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know too.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's see, there's one more here. Paradise Blue, the girlies say there is a Middle East. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
And we just got it from our other
Okay.
best and beautiful here, right there.
Nice.
Latafa Angam and Mason Alhambra's Athena. Oh wow! See, Portia, how amazing this community is.
Yes.
These ladies
Yes.
are on
Thank y'all
top
so
of
much.
it. Now, there are a couple of things, Portia, that you're one of my moderators, and I thank you so much for doing that.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Um, the couple of things I want to say before we go. Last week we talked about that fear of missing out, right?
Yeah.
And I just wanted to get your take on that. I kind of feel before I let you say anything, I just kind of feel like when I started this channel,
Hmm.
I had the one goal in mind, and
Yeah.
I hope best and beautifuls that I've stuck to that, and that was to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and beautiful selves, both inside and out.
Yes.
I hope I've stuck to that. That is my goal. That is my aim. That is my vision. That is my mantra. That's what I stick to. If I can't do that on this channel, I don't think I would do the channel. So I'll
Mm.
say that Portia and Best and
Yeah.
Beautiful. And I believe that when we talk about fragrances, when I started with the fragrances that I already had on my shelf. I
Mhm.
didn't go out and buy anything. I didn't feel pressed to have to do that because this is a young lady, and I'm gonna call myself a young lady that had to go through bankruptcy twice
Mhm.
in my lifetime. In
Yeah.
my early stages of marriage, my husband and I went through bankruptcy twice. We had to learn how to get a budget and
Yeah.
stick to it. And the Lord really helped us to
Yeah.
do that. I'll be honest, I was the one that didn't want to stick to it, but we were in great trouble. We were deep in debt. And when I started this channel, I didn't want to be presenting perfumes to you all every day, every week that was brand new.
Mm.
And I knew there were lots and lots of creators out there, lots of amazing influencers that I watch. They have the new stuff, but I do believe that some of them get those things gifted to them or
Got
sent to them.
it.
But I never wanted to be that person, even if I got them gifted or sent to me, that was putting fragrances, brand new fragrances, in the face of the best and beautifuls. Only because everybody has their limits financially.
Mhm.
And I want to be that person that models responsibility with finances. And I want to be that person that models that you don't have to have a $500 perfume to be somebody.
Mm. Mm.
That I could buy a $5 perfume if I needed to and smell and rock it just as well. Layer it up
Yes.
and look good and smell good.
Yes.
So yeah, I wanted to address that fear of missing out. Everybody has, everybody's at a different stage.
Yeah.
Everybody has their budget, but
Yes.
just know that I don't want anybody to have that anxiety, that fear, that worry about missing out
Yeah.
because you're beautiful with or
Yeah.
without the fragrance. I
Yes.
hope everybody's hearing me. I'm not fussing. I just want you to know you're beautiful with or without a fragrance. These fragrances, they're a tool that I use to talk about just being your best and most beautiful self inside and out.
Yeah.
And I use the love of fragrances to carry that conversation forward. So, Portia, what are your thoughts? Because you were on the show last week too.
Absolutely. I don't. I so as a and I keep saying myself to myself about myself that I'm a newbie because I'm not constantly keeping up with it. So for me, I don't know what's new, what's not. So when I speak of my beautiful by Ralph Lauren or my Dolce and Gabbana light blue, to me, that scent that I smelled over 20 years ago is
Right.
still as fresh in my mind as today, and I don't have a problem going out and buying a whole new bottle as if it's brand new.
Right.
um I just feel I get why people, oh, I don't want to miss out on the new drop and the latest whatever. I'll liken it to music. I do music. Sometimes my favorite artists, they'll release new music, but I'm still on the first album. I'm still there. I will respect you. That's nice. But sometimes that first one, it just does something to me. They tell me
Right.
about that, about my music. So I'll treat that for me going forward. I'll treat that with the fragrances with that same respect, so to speak. I don't know what's new. I don't know what's hot. I'll just deal with what I have, and I'm appreciative to you for sharing these particular fragrances, and to the ladies in the comments and men as well.
Yes.
I just have my list of things that you've talked about and you've recommended, and I'm like, I'm gonna get there. And I love that you also, again, as you stated, you tell us, okay, this is where you can get this at a lesser price, or there's a dupe for this, or I'm like, oh, give me the dupe. Let me try that first. Let me get what I
Yes.
can get for now. So I love it.
And you know what, Portia? That takes us into kind of our words of inspiration. I'm gonna keep you
Wow.
right here if you don't mind.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm glad you brought that up. It's gonna be a little different, you all today. I'm just kind of flowing. I like the fact that you likened it to your craft,
Hmm.
and your craft is the gift that God has blessed you with, right? That
Yes.
musical gift, that
Hmm.
the ability to use your voice to sing music and make melody. It's
Yeah.
just, it's so amazing. And if we went out there and you tried to compare yourself to all of these other people,
Right.
then your gift wouldn't be your gift. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you tried to
Right.
sing like Beyonce, if you
Right.
tried to sing like,
Right.
Gaga, I
Right.
mean,
Right.
you're not them, you're Portia.
Yeah.
And I think my words of inspiration is you all be the best you that
Yes.
there is. Don't try to be trying to buy up all I've had these things on my shelf for years. Okay. And if I don't have the finances to get it, then I'm still Lesley Suzette, inspiringly natural. I'm
Yes.
still who God created me to be. And whether I even got out of the shower and then put on a thing, I'm still the person that God created me to be, because these things are temporary, right? They're
Yes.
not eternal. Uh-oh, let me stop because I'm
Woo.
about to go there, y'all.
Yes.
So you be the best you that you can be, and you use your gifts and your talents to the glory of God, and He will be pleased. And guess what? So will you. Stay
Yes.
the race, stay the course, be the best you God has created you to be. You have strengths and abilities. Hone your strengths. Okay. We always focus on our weaknesses, but God
Mhm.
gave us a strength. And the thing about our strength is it's a strength that nobody else has. So you work your strength
That's
because
right.
God gave you that strength. Keep working it. Work it until the day is ended.
Mm.
Okay. I am so grateful, and I thank you, Portia, for being a part. My familia, my family, who I love so much. I can call this girl and all of my other cousins on a dime, y'all, and they are there. And Portia, I want to tell you on live stream, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much.
You're
You are
welcome.
one of the
Love
most
you.
gifted, most talented, and anointed women I have ever had the opportunity. I'm about to tear up to come in contact with in my life. And I love you so much. Thank you, Portia, for
Love you
taking the time
too.
out because, like she said, she's got a family and she's working that. And she took the time to just get a little, get in a little cubby and just talk to her cuz on live TV.
Right.
And I thank you so much. And
Thank
I'm
y'all.
not gonna go without tell them about Gullah Grand. Cause see, I don't know if y'all
Oh.
noticed my skin today. I don't know if y'all noticed my skin, but my skin, ooh, you all look
Absolutely.
at that. My
Yeah.
skin is looking good. That's because of this Gullah Grand Shea Butter. Portia, just tell them a little bit. We ain't selling anything. I just want to
No,
shout her out. Tell me a
sure.
little bit about this. I know it's more
Yes,
to it than this, but tell me
sure.
about this.
Sure. Yes. So I am the owner of Gullah Grand International, and we are a small business, and we basically sell a lot of different things, but mostly shea butter, African black soap, and some other African made products. All of our products come imported directly from the continent. So, from countries
Wow.
like Ghana, Senegal, and Nigeria. And so, with the one that my cousin has in her hand, it's called our that's our Shea Cocoa brand. Basically, it's raw shea butter and a little bit of coconut oil. Go smooth on your hand, to moisturize all the areas that need
Woo.
moisturizing. So yeah, gullahgrand.com. So it's GULLAHGRAND.com. And just check us out. And yeah, we'd love to service you and send you some of that shea butter straight from Ghana. Thank you
Straight
so
from
much.
Ghana, y'all. Not from the hair store, not from the weave store. Straight from Ghana,
Yes.
Africa.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Portia.
You're
We
welcome.
are so proud. Our whole family is proud of you. We are
Thank
so
you.
proud of what you have accomplished, and greater is coming for you. You know, I always say that
Amen.
you go to the nations, and you've already been there, but you're going back to the nations
I
because
am.
you have a gift and a calling that's so tremendously anointed. And I
Yeah,
love you and I thank you so much for being a part of this little old channel
I love
called
it.
Lesley Suzette Inspiringly Natural. I gotta
Yes.
shout out my people,
Yes.
Marlene. Maybe you can do a video of a comparison of the OG and the Intense.
Oh, yeah.
Now, yes, we could do that. Love that. I'm writing that down. Look at my
Yes.
pen, girl.
I
Yes,
see
ma'am. The
it.
OG and the intense. I'm writing it down because
Love that.
I'm telling you, Portia, these are my people.
Yes.
Paradise Blue, you are wonderful. You
Yes.
are wonderful, Paradise Blue. And I thank you for your ongoing support. Mighty strong, bless God. I love it here. We love having you here. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Just you are we just the best and beautifuls here are like nowhere else.
Yes.
Nobody else's channel has the best and beautifuls like this.
Yes.
You are always an inspiration. Your words are mindful in the true sense of that word, very inspiring. You all inspire me to inspire you and inspire others. You are definitely, thank you all so much.
Mhm.
I'm grateful to you all for hanging out with us. We've gone a little bit over our time. You all
Yes.
know I'm a timely person. I'm an educator too. So I believe in being on time, but thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you so much. Let's see. You're absolutely right. I'll rock a cheapie at any time as long as it smells good. I bought some for 3 to 5 and smell. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
wow.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We truly appreciate. Yes. Yes, it's very interesting. Gullah Grand International. She will have to bring her back so she can talk more about it, okay? But y'all look it up, gullahgrand.com, right, Portia?
Yes.
Yes, y'all check her out. Thank you, Portia. Oh, you're just getting so much love in the chat.
Oh, thank
Thank y'all
y'all.
so
Love
much.
y'all.
We have gone over our time by 15 minutes, and
Oh
y'all
gosh.
still hung out with us. So we appreciate you. Continue to, live out your dream, live out your life. And you all know I'll see y'all Sunday. I will see you Sunday. Can y'all just thank Portia one more time? Portia, I
Thank
love
y'all.
you.
Love y'all.
And as we close this out, we're going to just thank you all and see you all Sunday, same time, same place,
Yes.
with some great content. And if you found value in tonight's live, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't
Yes.
subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And what are you waiting on? You need to hit that notification bell. That
Yes.
way you'll know when Lesley Suzette is out with some more great content. Well, until Sunday, I'll see you all then. Bye, Portia. Bye,
Bye.
girl.
Love y'all.